This is Toneforge Guilty Pleasure, the all-new complete guitar tone solution designed by Joey Sturgis Tones. The Toneforge line of products aims to inspire creativity through simplifying the process of setting up a great guitar tone. This Toneforge model offers an overdrive pedal, distorted rhythm channel, cabinet modules with a newly added impulse loader, effects, EQ, and a limiter. Let's take a look at the main interface. The gate knob cuts unwanted noise leakage, hiss or hum by setting a threshold at which the input signal needs to be above for processing. The input knob controls the amount of gain coming into the plugin. The plugin performs best when this value does not reach red on the input meter. The output knob controls the output volume of the whole plugin. Clicking on the fork icon provides access to the tuner. Clicking on the question mark provides access to the manual. At the bottom of the interface, a selector menu allows you to access the various modules of this plugin. You can control or command plus click on each thumbnail to disable or enable the module, excluding the amplifier. Disabling the cabinet module also disables all post-processing. Alternatively, you can click on signal path to view the signal flow of the modules, including Joey's Magic post-processing. Clicking on the modules here also disables or enables them. The overdrive pedal has 4 controls: level for controlling the amount of drive for the pedal, tone for controlling the tone shaping applied by the pedal, gain to control the overall volume of the pedal, and the bypass switch to toggle the effect off and on. On the amplifier module, the gain knob controls the amount of gain coming into the amplifier. The bass knob controls the amount of bass frequencies for the amplifier. The mid knob controls the amount of mid frequencies for the amplifier. The treble knob controls the amount of high frequencies for the amplifier. The presence knob controls the amount of higher frequencies for the amplifier. And the master knob controls the total output of the amplifier. The cabinet module contains 4 different virtual microphones that can be used to capture the tone of 2 different cabinet types. The newly added impulse response loader allows you to use your own impulse responses in conjunction with the other modules, expanding your guitar tone possibilities. The effects page contains 3 pedals which can be accessed by clicking on them. The pedals will appear highlighted when in use. On the delay pedal, delay time sets the delay amount. Repeat sets the feedback amount. Delay level sets the mix level for the delay. The bypass switch turns the effects off and on. The back to effects overview button returns you to the effects overview page. On the wah pedal, drive sets the saturation level. Tone sets the tone for the saturation. Wah sets the state of the wah pedal. Distortion switches on distortion. The bypass switch turns the effects off and on. The back to effects overview button returns you to the effects overview page. On the reverb pedal, blend sets the blend between the wet and dry signal. Amount sets the amount of reverb. Reverb sets the type of reverb. The bypass switch turns the effects off and on. The back to effects overview button returns you to the effects overview page. The parametric equalizer contains 5 EQ bands, 1 low shelf or high pass filter, 1 high shelf or low pass filter, and 3 mid-range parametric EQs. The black row of knobs controls the gain of each EQ, while the blue row of knobs controls the Q width of each EQ, and the whitish row of knobs controls the frequency of the EQ, ranging from 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. The threshold knob of the limiter controls the level at which the limiter will start to limit the signal. This is an automatic gain control limiter and will automatically adjust the makeup gain. The output knob controls the overall output volume of the limiter. The center switch controls what values are currently being displayed on the VU meter. In displays the input level. GR displays the amount of gain reduction being applied, and out displays the output level of the module. When instantiated on a stereo bus, Guilty Pleasure allows you to independently process the left and right channels. This flexible workflow is useful for tweaking 2 guitar tracks with the same settings. The controls have some additional functionality accessed by the following methods. Double-click/right click allows you to manually type in a number value for the control point. Control or command plus click resets the control value back to its default. Shift-click gives you finer movement over the controls. Right-click allows you to access the automation menu, supported by the VST3 format. Clicking on the Toneforge logo will display the About screen, which contains useful information for troubleshooting technical support issues. Now that we've covered the basics, here are some examples of how quickly we can pull up a great sounding metal guitar tone using this plugin. hope this manual helps you to better use the plugin. And remember to check out these other great guitar tone plugins by Joey Sturgis Tones.